the show. Linda got a letter in the mail. Hear footsteps already. Oh, there's more. Tommy's. Here comes Tommy now. Where's he gonna go? Is he coming this way? Nope, he went the other way. Let's go see what his picture. There's his picture. Mrs. Kaplan, we're thrilled to be exhibiting your work Thursday. I know this has all come together a little last minute, but our secretary is only part-time and she sometimes gets behind. I've sent along some forms and samples for the ad we plan to run in this week's paper. I know it's probably the last thing you want to worry about right now, but what's the point of putting a show on a show if no one knows about it? Anyhow, I know this is a bit hectic, but while we might be small, we have a lot of heart, and we're very excited about your show. Nicole Adams, Westlake Gallery. Some art that she wants to show, I'm sure. Here's a letter.
Big news, Barb. I'm putting on a show. Can you believe it? I've already got butterflies. It's been so long. I'm glad it's a small gallery so I can ease my way back into things a bit. And I want to do it right. I'd forgotten how much work goes into things that aren't painting when it's time to put on a gallery. You know I could never stand all the logistical rigmarole. Plus I have a piece I really want to finish before the show. So much to do. I want to take it seriously and go through the whole process though, because if the show goes well, who knows? Hope to hear from you, and hope you can come, of course. Yours always, Linda.
Looks like they're walking along the beach. Here's a note. Paul called again. Are you going to call him back? Lynn. Anything in her room? Oh, here we go.
Has it been 5 years already? I still remember the thought that blindsided me when I saw Tommy for the first time. He's my new creative work. TJ gave me such a look when I told her I was going to cut back on my painting, but she doesn't have any kids, so there's no way she could understand. It's hard to top creating an entire person. Maybe she thought Dan told me I had to stay home. That would have been a very short conversation. Still, I can't ignore the fact that it's time to figure out what on hold means. What would it look like to go back full-time? Do I want to?
There's a note over here on Tommy's. This note good for one adventure, signed Daddy. Ha. Maybe they're going to go on an adventure together. Tommy finding seashells. Wonder where Dan is. I haven't seen Dan. Oh. Nope, you didn't see a thing, Dan. Not a thing. I promise. No. Literary Registry, May edition inside. The Books of Summer, Adam Squires. Interview, talking back to us.
It just never stops. Every time I plot something I think will hold together, it falls to pieces. This thing was supposed to be done months ago, but the further I get, the harder it is to make it all work. Nothing's ever as simple as it seems at first. I'll think about a problem for days, finally come up with a fix, and then realize it breaks something somewhere else. I can barely hold all the threads together. Sometimes this thing just feels too big for me and I want to burn it and walk away. But what else would I do? And the deadlines don't help either. I can't think harder or faster. This stuff comes when it comes, and getting stressed out about it just makes it harder to get the words down. Like right now, I'm writing about the thing instead of working on the thing. Damn it, Dan, get to work.
Get to work, Dan. What's this? In arts and entertainment news, the Westlake Gallery has announced a show by visiting artist Linda Kaplan. A resident of Laurelton, Ms. Kaplan is visiting the coast with her family and has completed a new series she describes an expression of restrained emotion using society's imposition on nature as a lens. Details of the show will be forthcoming. Local art enthusiasts will be doubly pleased to learn that the community center will be...
Here we go. Check this out, Mommy.
Paul, hey man, if I'd known my letter would set you off like that, I wouldn't have written. My fault. Let's both just calm down. I see now that it was stupid to ask if you knew any art agents. That's like you asking me if I know any professional sculptors. Dumb question, point taken. But believe me, no one's more worried about the schedule than I am. I think about it every day. I can't get away from it. Most nights I start thinking about it and can't stop. My heart starts beating out of control and I have to get up and try to work just to calm down. I'm not slacking off, man. I shouldn't have made you think I was focused on anything else. I'll get everything sorted out. Seriously. Dan.
Check this out, Mommy.
Sounds like maybe he was at his editor, or if he's going to get his stuff done on time. Oh. A little bit of room finally. Everybody was in the same room. That made it a little difficult to... Let's go check out her... Aha!
What is it, Mommy?
I don't know yet, honey.
Here's some more upstairs. Oh, there she is. I see her in the bedroom, sitting down there in the...
Mom tried to hide it, but I can tell when she's disappointed. I hate that they couldn't come, especially after they tried so hard to make time. Maybe if she'd called before they changed plans, it would have gone smoother. It's impossible not to think about the rough patches Mom and Dad hit without thinking about Dan and me. I should bring that up to him and see what he says. He's mentioned their history before. I'd love to hear his answer when I make the comparison. Can he talk his way out of that one?
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, honey.
Dan's standing there. Hopefully I can get him without...
Huh?
Ooh.
And as for last weekend, I can't stop wondering what kind of advice Tynan would have had for Act 2. It's still a mess. I tried to work on it, but it was impossible to get anything done with so much going on. Although I guess I did flex a little creativity. I came up with an impressive number of errands to run just to get out of the house.
Sounds like he's struggling. Oh, I thought someone was right here. There they are. Oh, no, I fell out of the light. Who first?
Hey, what's wrong?
See what Tommy needs, or what his memories, recent memories are.
Right down there.
Oops.
Cool. Can we go?
Go down to the beach, because I knew you'd... There's his picture.
No.
Hey, Mommy, do you like this one?
Nicely done, honey.
Let's see what everybody know. They could take care of the promo forms on the coffee table. Promo forms. Take that bucket to the beach with Daddy. What does Dan want? Chain myself to the typewriter and make it. Let's... Wait, what did Linda say again? They could take care of the promo forms. Yeah, but that's something she could do. Let's do the typewriter for Dan. See how this affects everything. This could be very interesting. You know, Linda's going to be very upset. Alright. Oh, wow, there's a couple things. That's the... Well, select the oh, that was just if we wanted to select the here's the journal. The Diary of Claire Bradford, September 7th, 1961. I realize now this isn't about Roger. It's about me. I have to decide who I want to be. Marrying Roger will set so many things in motions. We'll be a well-to-do couple, safe and secure, with wonderful friends and loving families. I may slowly fade into being Roger's wife instead of Claire, but that will be society's doing, not Roger's. He loves me too much to do that. But what about my music? If I'm accepted to Beckley, I don't know what I'll do. I can't ask him to quit his job a month after he starts, but what kind of couple lives in separate cities as soon as they get married? The decision can't be this black and white, can it? Position and safety versus a crazy pursuit alone. This is the way this is the way to have it all. Is there a way to have it all? Do I want it all? Will I ruin everything no matter what I choose? Let's see what this one has to say. Diary of Claire Bradford, September 8th, 1961. Roger and I talked everything over today. It was a mistake to speak so soon. I never should have brought any of this up without making up my mind first. Now I've only made things more difficult. I guess I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind, and before I could help it, it came out. Although maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure it was the right time to get married, and it upset him badly. It didn't matter how many times I told him that I wasn't calling it off, that I just had questions, that I hadn't made up my mind either way. All he heard was that I didn't love him anymore, which isn't true at all, but it didn't matter how many times I said it either. He's gone off for a drive, and now I'm here in the house alone, and I think I've made up my mind. I hope he gets back soon so I can tell him. That should be all. Did I check the bathroom? I think. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and whisper our decision to Dan. There we go. Oh, space. Let's see how this sets things in motion. Could be interesting. Dan couldn't get past the thought that missing yet another deadline would drive one more nail into his career's coffin, so he holed up in his office and wrote all weekend. He found a rhythm and stayed with it as long as he could, eating meals at his desk instead of with the family. The non-stop clacking of his typewriter filled the house. Uh-oh. Linda had to do the promotional write-up herself. She was a visual thinker, not a writer, and the final product didn't attract much interest in the local paper. Oops. The show came and went without much notice, and Linda couldn't stop wondering if having a better turnout would have opened more doors for her in her painting career. Tough decisions here. Tommy spent Saturday playing by the window, looking out at the beach and wishing his dad wasn't so busy doing grown-up things. He tried to use the shovel that came with the bucket as a jump for his cars, but it was too late to keep and kept sliding out of the way. It was weeks before he played with his bucket again.